bonus winner after a successful season here at Flintfield Horse Park. Kathleen Driscoll is on top of our leaderboard with a 39-point lead. Entering back into the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring this week, two-time American Gold Cup winner Kent Farrington sits in second on our leaderboard. After his win in last week's Giro Grand Prix, Carl Cook moves up to third. Omar G. Engel falls to fourth. Derek Kinney stays in fifth place, while Francisco Goyaga closes on our leaderboard in sixth with 38 points. 46 to show in round one of today's two-star Grand Prix. $76,000 in prize money up for grabs. 11 nations are being represented in today's two-star Grand Prix. In the field for today's class, we'll see winners from classes earlier in the week. Ireland's James Chalk, Howard Duseigneur took the top call in our first two-star class of the week, the two-phase on Wednesday. On that day, we also saw Nicole Walker take second with McTong of Colors, and TJ Omar finishing third with Cassioram. In Thursday's $39,000 two-star speed, it was Samantha Schaefer with the win aboard Fraser, while Israel's Daniel Blumen finished second with Kashmir DeBraze, and Ireland's Shane Sweetnam was third with R.R. Combea. James Chalk also posting in the top five in that class as well, finishing fourth with Howard Duseigneur, so definitely a combination to watch out for in our two-star class today. The course is numbered 1 through 13, 16 efforts in total, measured at 465 meters for the first round, 75 seconds. The time allowed. Alan Wade, our course designer in the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring this week, being assisted by Mauricio Garcia. Our judging panel being headed by President John Rush. Our foreign judge, Matilde Negrete. We also have Ralph Alfano, Keith Bolott, and Jerry Koo on the panel this week. Matt Ginward handling our timing responsibilities, and AJ Holmes, the paddock master here at the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring. We're just about 2 minutes away from the first on course for today's two-star Grand Prix. Before we welcome our first combination to the ring here this afternoon for our Turtle Creek Casino International class of the two-star Grand Prix, we're going to have a playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you all please rise and remove cover. .46 in round one of today's two-star Grand Prix. In the first round, course 1 through 13, beginning over the lighthouse pillars in front of the video board and finishing over the Major League show jumping Oxer in front of the Cabana Coast Club side of the ring. 465 meters, 75 seconds first round. Tom allowed will have 11 nations represented in the field today out of the 46 horse and rider combinations. Does sounds to get us underway. Let's see, 46 in round number 1 is Karime Perez up first, and the rider representing Mexico in today's two-star Grand Prix. With her own entry, it's an 8-year-old Cell Francais Babalito de Rêve. This is Felicide Coqueri and donor Karime Perez. Home on 20, the time 70.41 for Karime Perez and Felicide Coqueri. Reference time 70.41 within the 75 allotted to complete the first round course. Andrew Wells now and Dorchester. Andrew Wells LLC is listed as the ownership of the 9-year-old Oldenburg. It's our second combination to show Andrew Wells Dorchester. 75 and 99 exceeds the time allowed. It'll be 1 on the clock for Andrew Wells and Dorchester. 3 knockdowns equaling 12 in the field, a total of 13. The Belgian rider Jens Philipsen and Igor, owned by Forget Me Not Farm. 10-year-old Dutch warm blood by warrant for the Belgian rider based in Wellington, Florida. It's a Forget Me Not the Farm entry. Our third to show, Igor Jens Philipsen, reference time so far at 75.99 and 70.41. Three on the clock is 77.03 for Jens Philipsen with Igor, and for jumping as well for the knockdown at 8A. Time allowed will remain at 75 seconds for the first round in today's two-star Grand Prix. Time allowed staying at 75. This will be our fourth combination to get the start. TJ O'Mara with Ona van der Helle. And TJ placing third in Wednesday's two-star class with Cassie Ram today, piloting the 9-year-old Belgian warm blood owned by Stonehenge Stables, Ona van der Helle, TJ O'Mara. Clear round, TJ O'Mara, Ona van der Helle with the time of 73.19, becoming our first combination to go clear in round one of today's two-star Grand Prix. 73.19, fault-free for TJ O'Mara and the Stonehenge Stables entry, Ona van der Helle. Israel's Ashley Bond now and Elke de la Pomme. This combination finishing 5th in the $39,000 speed on Thursday of this week. 9-year-old Cell Francais, owned by Aurora Farms, Calabasas, California. Just the 4 at number 9 for Ashley Bond and Elka Dolopom. Time 70.85. Third time for number 9 to come down so far in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. Just the 1 clear through the first 5 is TJ O'Mara with the Stonehenge Stables entry on Evander Hella. Haley Royce now, and Haley is aboard her own entry, Barney Blue 3, Wellington-based owner rider. Her mount a 10-year-old Hanoverian by Bolu Durue. Combination finishing in the top 10 of the 3-star Giro Grand Prix on Sunday of last week. Barney Blue 3 and owner Haley Royce are 6th to show. Haley Royce, Barney Blue 3 with 12 jumping faults. Time 75.43, yields 1 on the clock as well. Kashmir Braz and Daniel Blumen showing next in today's 2-star Grand Prix. In the $39,000 speed this week, this combination finished 2nd in the field. A rider for Israel and an over-the-top stables entry, 11-year-old Cell Francais by Nissan Quality Touch Z is Kashmir Debrez and Daniel Blumen. That's clear at 73.45 for Israel's Daniel Blumen with Kashmir Debreys. Second combination to go clear. Round one of today's two-star Grand Prix. TJ O'Mara fought free with Onavenda Hella, owned by Stonehenge Stables. Now the over-the-top stables entry, Kashmir Debreys and Israel's Daniel Blumen, penalty-free in round one as well. Jonathan McRae with the Jeannes. Grand Prix winning rider from the Spring Series here at Flintfield Horse Park. Today it's for Windsor Show Stables with a 9-year-old Bakanan. This is Jeannes. Jonathan McRae. $72.15 with 4 at number 11 for Jonathan McRae and Jeannes. Well, Martin and Rico Corcel will show 9th in the order for round one of today's two-star Grand Prix. Multiple medals at the North American Youth Championships for the young Canadian rider. Leslie Martin, the owner of his mount, the 18-year-old Baca Prisbois Margot, Rico Corcel, and Will Martin. Score of 8 for Will Martin and Rico Corcel, 73.49. And the knockdown's coming at 7 and 10A for the Canadian rider. Through 9, we have 2 clear. TJ O'Mara with Onavenda Hella and Daniel Blumen with Kashmir Debreys. Winner from Wednesday's two-star class and 4th from the $39,000 speed on Thursday of this week. It'll be our 10th rider to show. Ireland's James Chalk with Howard Du Senior, owned by Ramsey Equestrian, Victoria, British Columbia. Fifth on course goes to clear. It's a fault-free round from Ireland's James Chalk with Howard Dusseigneur. The Ramsey Equestrian entry, 70.95. First round time, we now have 3 qualified for the jump-off round. DJ O'Mara, Daniel Blumen, now James Chalk, who's already a winner here this week. Charlie's Cast is up next. Chaco Delino PS for Charlie. It's an always faithful equine entry. 8-year-old by Chaco Blue, 11th to show. One on the clock is 75.19, just over on time there for Charlie Cassis and Chaco Delino PS. And for jumping at number 12, Plank down at the Turtle Creek Casino Vertical. Total of 5. And 2-star Grand Prix winners from last year, almost exactly 1 year ago today. Sam Schaefer and Frazier up next in round 1 of today's 2-star competition. Sam also the winning rider from Thursday's $39,000 speed. Frazier, Samantha Schaefer, our 12th hit to show, 3 clear so far. Clear round from the winning combination from this 2-star Grand Prix last year here at Flintfield Horse Park. Samantha Schaefer with Frazier becoming our 4th combination to qualify for the jump-off. Sam joins the list with TJ O'Mara, Daniel Blumen, and James Chalk as our penalty-free riders to this point. That tone is for Lacey Gilbertson with Erendon Duflo. Lacey, the 13th rider to join us in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. Piloting an entry owned by Seabrook LLC in Lake Forest, Illinois, a 9-year-old Belgian warm-blooded by Vivaldi do Senhor. USA's Lacey Gilbertson and Erendel Duflo. $91.64 for the refusal at 11 and is 17 on the clock, 21 the total. $14th in the order, it's Adrian Sternlicht with Casano PS. Eight-year-old Oldenburg owned by Starlight Farms 1 for the U.S. rider from Greenwich, Connecticut, our 14th to go. $74.64 and it's home on 8. The knockdowns coming at 10B and 12. First time for 10B, third time for number 12. Some $74.64 for Adrian Sternlicht and Casano PS. 15th to go now is Thomas Joffrey with it, Cher Cheval. Argentine rider with an entry from Stellium Sport Horses, a 10-year-old Holsteiner gelding by Casalito. Week one of the Tournament of Champions here at Flintfields Horse Park. Tomas finished at third in both the Welcome and the Southern Arches Grand Prix that week. Our 15th to go, Argentina's Thomas Joffrey with Cher Cheval. 73-67 for Thomas Joffrey and Cher Cheval. And it's just the 4 faults. Four clear so far: TJ O'Mara, Daniel Blumen, James Chalk, Samantha Schaefer, and our 16th rider to join us in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix, Colombia's Roberto Teran, the 11-year-old DSP Callis. Clear for Roberto Teran and his own DSP Callis. So we now have 5 fault-free combinations in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. Clear riders so far: TJ O'Mara, Daniel Blumen, James Chalk, Sam Schaefer, Roberto Teran. It's Shane Sweetnam up next with R.R. Gombea. Third in the speed this week. And Shane sharing ownership with Ecuestre LLC of the 9-year-old Sia Argentina by Corneto Lee. Shane Sweetnam, R.R. Gombella with the clear round, 74-57, 6 clear. Now in round 1. Six clear, including the last 2 riders in the ring, Roberto Teran and Shane Sweetnam. Next to show will be Nicholas Pongratz and APG Gangster Z. Rider from Brantford, Ontario, and an 11-year-old Zangers Haida by Glasgow and at Morel's Nest, owned by the APG Gangster Z Syndicate, based in Wellington. Our 18th to go. Just the time there for Nicholas Pongratz and APG Gangster Z, the Canadian, finishing with 2 on the clock at 76.40 for no faults over the fences. Just the 2 for time there for Nick and Gangster. Kelly Solo Miller, Isotropic Shadow, now 19th combination to join us for round 1 of the 2-star Grand Prix. 12-year-old Oldenburg for Kelly. Isotropic Networks entry, Isotropic Shadow, Kelly Solo Miller. One for time, 75.73 for Kelly Solo Miller and Isotropic Shadow. Six clear so far, TJ O'Mara, Daniel Bloom and James Chalk, Samantha Schaefer, Roberto Terrana, Shane Sweetnam are clear riders. As our 20th comes on course, it's Alex Granado with Elios Venenosa Huva. Sired by numero uno, an 11-year-old Dutch warm blood owned by Kisma Equestrian in Schoolcraft, Michigan. Penalty free for Alex Granado, Elios Venenosa Huva. 72.37 the time, and that's our 7th combination to go clear in round 1. Yeah, so 3 more, we'll take a break. 7 clear through the first 20 in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. TJ O'Mara was the first to go clear with Ona Van de Helle. Followed by Daniel Blumen for Israel with Kashmir Debreys. Ireland's James Chalk, already a two-star winner this week. Also cleared today with Howard Dusenor, Sam Schaefer, and Frazier. The winning combination from Thursday's Speed also qualified for the jump-off round today. Roberto Terrano with DSP Callis and Ireland's Shane Sweetnam with RR Gombella all going clear. Before our last combination there, Alex Granado making it 7 with Elios Venenosa Huva. Samantha White and 5-6 to Mundil Diaz, owned by Melissa White of Boca Raton. Sam 21st rider to join us today for the two-star Grand Prix. And Darko listed as the sire of the 11-year-old, the Belgian warm blood that Sam is piloting for today's Grand Prix. Mundil Diaz and the USA's Samantha White. .20 jumping and a 3 on the clock with a time of 77.40. Two more and we'll take a midway break in round one of today's two-star Grand Prix. Charlotte Jacobs now, and it's for North Star Sport Horses. Charlotte joins us aboard Android at 3K, 12-year-old by VDL, Ziroko Blue. Yeah, clear round for Charlotte Jacobs, Android 3K. 72.97 the time. Charlotte and Android becoming the 8th combination to qualify for the jump off in today's two-star Grand Prix. Final combination before a break here in round 1 will be the USA's McLean Ward with Kotoki. 14-year-old Westphalian by Kotoki, owned by the Brewster, New York-based rider. A 23rd to show, 8 clear. So far, it's McLean Ward with Kotoki. McLean Ward retires aboard Kotoki. That'll take us to the drag break here in round 1 of today's two-star Grand Prix. At the midway mark, we have 8 to qualify for the jump-off. First to go clear was USA's TJ O'Mara with Ona van der Helle, followed by Israel's Daniel Blumen with Kashmir DeBrez, Ireland's James Chalk with Howard Du Seigneur, U.S. riders Sam Schaefer with Frazier, Roberto Terran for Colombia with DSP Callis, Irishman Shane Sweetnam with Arcombella, Alex Granado and Ilios Venenosa Huva into Charlotte Jacobs, recently adding her name to that list as well. Those are 8 qualifiers, and the order in which they qualified, we still have 23 to go after the drag break here in round 1 of today's two-star Grand Prix.
Our horses are so much more than athletes. They can deliver our dreams with every ride. So we give them the best nutrition, the best health care, and the best equipment. Be sure to give the best transportation too. For 60 years, Brookledge has led the way in on-time delivery, customer focus, state-of-the-art equipment, and the best drivers in the industry. Brookledge, delivering your dreams since 1955.
We fly horses anywhere around the world, whether it is a hobby horse or it's an Olympic champion. It's about getting an animal from point A to point B safely, in best of health, and in the quickest possible of time. We understand the business better than anybody else. We do not leave any stone unturned, and we are staffed by horse people from every layer of the company. We give horses wings around the world, across the globe, or across the street.
Ecuestre really takes a different approach to product development and to the materials that we use in our products. We're always looking outside to see what the sports world and medical worlds are doing, and we apply that to the equine athlete. We love horses, so that's just what really fuels us to do what we do.
If time truly flies when you're having fun, the fall season and the Traverse City Tournament of Champions will be here before you know it.
As a third-generation insurance agency owner, I don't underestimate the responsibility that we have in protecting our clients.
At Fitzpatrick Insurance, it's all about the relationships. The stronger the relationship we have with our clients, the better we can anticipate their needs.
As an independent insurance agency, we partner with top-rated carriers such as Auto Owners Insurance.
This allows us to craft a comprehensive solution tailored to each client.
What makes good footing? More importantly, what makes safe footing? Is it the dimensions, the foundation, or the irrigation? What if we told you good footing is not a single aspect, rather the entire process, from the design and intended use to which arena builder you choose? With GGT footing, it's not just the most trusted arena additive in the world, but the experience and knowledge to ensure your footing is safe.
If you're looking to go out, go up. To get up and go. Whatever you're looking for, you and anyone you bring with you will find it all and more at the Grand Traverse Resort and Spa. Get up and go.
Do something different, just to see what happens. Make a plan, but go where the night takes you. Leelanau is a place that feels like home. That is home, after all. And after the work is done, the lights are on, its doors are open. Possibilities, if you're open, to what happens next, to a game. Friends play here. Leelanau Sands Casino.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
23 on the front side of the break in round one of today's two-star Grand Prix. 23 still to go. Coming out of the drag break, we have 8 to qualify for the jump off to this point. We'll recommence competition with the Chloe Reed aboard at Charlotta II. Chloe finishing second in the first two-star class of the week with the Chelsea 179. Today showing us Charlotta, the 9-year-old Hanoverian mare by Cascadello, owned by Live Oak Plantation. Yeah, just the plank down at the Turtle Creek Casino vertical at 12 for Chloe Reed and Charlotta II. 73-38 with a score of 4. $22 still to come forward for round one. And today's two-star Grand Prix are 8 qualifiers on the front side of the break. TJ O'Mara with Ona van der Helle. Daniel Blumen with Cashmere de Braise. James Chalk with Howard Du Seigneur. Sam Schaefer aboard Frazier. Roberto Turan with the DSP Callis. Shane Sweetnam with our Arcombella. Alex Granato with Elios Venenosa, Huva, and Charlotte Jacobs with Android at 3K. Our clear combinations so far. Alessandra Volpe mounting in the ring, and Alessandra's mount today is Appearance. Alessandra placing 2 in the top 8 of the 5-star 2 phase this week, but for today's 2-star Grand Prix, it's the 10-year-old Appearance, owned by the rider from Woodside, California. 25th, the combination to show 8 clear so far. 74.08, just the knockdown at 11 for Alessandro Volpi and appearance. Tone is for Elena Haas and Claude as our next combination to show 27th in the order for today's two-star Grand Prix. Once in Salem, North Carolina, listed as the base for the U.S. rider, and her mount, an 11-year-old Westphalian by Captain Jack 44. It's Claude and owner Elena Haas as our next to show 27th to go. Goes to the 4 at 4, knocked down at the American Gold Cup vertical for Elena Haas and Claude, 72.80 the time. For the thrill of winning, nothing beats a visit to Turtle Creek Casino, just 2 miles east on M72. Turtle Creek is home to your favorite casino games and slot machines. Stop by their award-winning steakhouse, Bourbon 72. Complimentary shuttle service is available, and for more information, you can visit TurtleCreekCasino.com. Still 20 to come forward in round one. We're on a total of 8 clear at this point, all on the front side of the midway break here for round one. Delaney Flynn joins us with Windsor Show Stables entry Tom Hanks. 9-year-old Cel Francais for the U.S. rider from Park City, Utah. This combination placing second in a speed classic during our spring series here back in June. Delaney Flynn, Tom Hanks, first of 20 still to go in round one, 8 clear so far. 12 the score, 72-39 for Delaney Flynn and Tom Hanks. Grace Debney now, and Grace has the ride aboard Agadance event to Galuzzi on about Temple Equestrian. Rider representing Great Britain in today's two-star Grand Prix with the 12-year-old Zengersada by Agani du Senor. Finishing on 12:73.17, the time for Grace Debney with Agadance event to Galuzzi. Derek Kinney gets the start next for the Heathman Farm in Wellington with the 16-year-old Holsteiner VDL Cartello. Rider currently number 16 in the world. Showing us our 29th to go, coming off placings in Spruce Meadows last week. It's Derek Kinney for Heathman Farm with the VDL Cartello, 29 to start. 8 clear so far. Derek Kinney and VDL Cartello clear round 71.65. There and the Heathman Farm entry becoming the 9th combination to qualify for the jump off in today's two-star Grand Prix. First to qualify after the drag break. Richie Maloney and another Irishman in the field today. Richie with the ride. Equanimity LLC with a 10-year-old Sherlock 46. This is the 6th place combination from the $39,000 speed on Thursday of this week. Ireland's Richie Maloney with the 10-year-old Tobias Stolzenberg Sherlock 46, owned by Equanimity LLC. A jumping with rails coming at 9 and 10B, and 1 on the clock for Richie Maloney with Sherlock 46. The time 75.38 home on a total of 9. Through 30, we have 9 clear in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. That'll take us to Allie Ramsey with Call for More, a 9-year-old by Baltimore 1178. This combination hasn't had a rail down all week, and Ramsey Equestrian, the ownership of the mount for the Canadian rider based in King City, Ontario. Allie Ramsey, Call for More, 31st to show. $75.10. It's just over for Allie Ramsey, and a Call for More by a 1/10 of a second. Just the one against the clock there, and a 1/10 for the Canadian rider with the Ramsey Equestrian entry. Aaron Ballard with Molentin Shalom. This is a duo placing 6th in the two-face for Wednesday of this week. Elon Furter listed as the owner of the 9-year-old Irish sport horse by Untouchable 27. Non-clear as Aaron Ballard comes on course with Elon Furter's Molentin Shalom. 75-63, 4 at 10A. First part of the Major League Show jumping triple combination down for Aaron Ballard and Valentin Shalom. And 1 on the clock at 75-63. Still on non-clear as Nicole Walker joins us with Matong of Colors. 11-year-old by Elvis Turput, owned by the Canadian rider. Combination took the red rosette in our first two-star class of the week back on Wednesday. Canada's Nicole Walker, Matong of Colors, 9 clear, as our 33rd combination gets the start. $74-38 with the score of 16. Lowering the heights at 4 fences there for Canada's Nicole Walker with her own Matong of Colors. Rider for Australia, based in Menlo Park, California, it's Zoe Brown with Coco Davril. 35th in the original order, and Kennedy Chang, Pasadena, California, listed as the owner of the 11-year-old Cell Francais Bakidam de Reville. Coco Davril, Zoe Brown showing next. $72-33, the only knockdown coming at number 2 for Zoe Brown and Coco Davril. First time for number 2 to come down in round number 1. Paul O'Shea for Team Eye Candy as the Irishman joins us aboard the 9-year-old mare, Dirty Girl. Paul O'Shea. It's a total of 12 for Paul O'Shea with Dirty Girl. 3 knockdowns over the first round. Course, the time 73-27. Kathleen Driscoll now, and it's aboard Magnolia for the U.S. rider. 36th of 46 combinations expected for the first round of today's two-star Grand Prix. In fact, this combination Grand Prix winning duo here at Flintfields Horse Park back in August. It's the ride for the Plain Bay Farm for Kathleen Driscoll with Magnolia, 11-year-old Dutch warm-blooded by my Lord Carthago. Clear for Kathleen Driscoll and the Plain Bay Farms Magnolia, 10 clear. Now 8 on the front side of the break, just 2 on the back side of the break. First on the back side of the break was Derek Kinney with VDL Cartello. Now the USA's Kathleen Driscoll with the Plain Bay Farm entry Magnolia as they look to earn another Grand Prix win here in the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring this season. Still 10 to go in round 1. First of those 10 will be Switzerland's Beat Manley with the ride for Grant Road Partners. Canon sired, 11-year-old Saut Francais. This is Chartrain Prenoir, Beat Manley. Front rail down at the final fence is just the 4th, the Major League Show Jumping Oxer at 13 for Switzerland's Beat Manley and Chartrain Prenoir. It'll be Sean Jobin to join us on course next with Stennerhoff's Idinus. Canadian rider was 4th in the 5-star 2 phase this week, but it's for Antrim Equestrian in Schoenberg, Ontario, as he pilots Stennerhoff's Idinus, a 14-year-old Dutch warm blood for today's 2-star Grand Prix. Yeah, Sean Jobin, Stederhoff-Sweden is taking fence 1 and retiring in today's 2-star Grand Prix. Vanessa Hood and Nomi Van Ettevitenshoff on by Take 2 LLC. Thirty-ninth combination to get this start. It's a 10-year-old to Belgium, warm blood by Castellino Van de Helle for the U.S. rider Vanessa Hood. 10 clear as we make our way down the order here in round number 1. First of our 8 is still to go. Vanessa Hood with Nomi. For fault is 74.63 for Vanessa Hood, and Take 2's Nomi Van Ettevitenshoff. th to show in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix will be the USA's Caroline Mawhinney with Stella Levista by Satisfaction FRH, 15-year-old Hanoverian. Seven still on the list for round 1 at 10 on the clear list for the jump off. Caroline Mawhinney, Stella Levista up next. For faults, 70.82 for Caroline Mawhinney and Stella Levista, just the knockdown at C of the Major League Show jumping combination. Still holding on 10 clear, 8 on the front side of the break, just 2 on the back side of the break in round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. Stella Wasserman up next, already a 5-star winner this week, and Stella riding her own Eldorado WPZ. Eldorado Hendez Eshik, listed as the owner of the 11-year-old Zangers Haida. First of 6, it's still to go, Stella Wasserman and Eldorado. 3 on the clock with that time of 77.44 for Stella Wasserman and El Dorado WPZ. 4 jumping as well, total of 7. Amy Miller placing 2 in the top 10 of our first 2-star class of the week. She'll be the first of 5 riders remaining in today's 2-star Grand Prix with GCS Athena, owned by Brook Street Stables Corporation. 9-year-old Irish sport horse by Vigo Darsul. .27 with 4 at 10C for Amy Miller and GCS Athena. Christine McRae aboard the Calvaro. Christine, the first of 4 riders remaining around 1. Eight-year-old Belgian warm blood for the U.S. rider. Wins her show Staples entry as the first of our 4 left here, Calvaro and Christine McRae. .17 the score. 1 on the clock with 16 in the field. The time 75.93. Still with it, 10 on the clear list for round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. It's Ashley Vogel up next. First of 3 riders are remaining in the first round of competition today. Owner of her mount as well, 14-year-old Zangers Haida Bellissimo Z. Owner Ashley Vogel in the irons. First of 3, still to go, 10 clear so far. Just the 4 for Ashley Vogel with the Bellissimo Z, 72.72 the time. Temecula, California-based rider Caitlin Campbell next. And the American showing the 12-year-old Oldenburg Armentos, owned by SWS Training Sales in Temecula. First of 2 still to go in round 1. $75.70 for jumping at 7, and 1 on the clock for Caitlin Campbell and Armentos. It'll take us to our final combination for round 1 of today's 2-star Grand Prix. It's the USA's Allison Robitaille with the 9-year-old Swedish warm blood about Durant. Kent Barrington LLC entry Dagny. Allison Robitaille, our final duo to show in round 1. That's a clear round for Allison Robitaille and Dagny to wrap us up in the first round of competition in today's 2-star Grand Prix. 72.33 as Allison clears the first round course with the Kent Farrington LLC entry, the 9-year-old Swedish warm blood mare Dagny. That gives us 11 to qualify for the jump-off round in today's 2-star Grand Prix. 8 on the front side of the break. Our first back for the jump-off will be TJ O'Mara with Ona van de Helle. Then we'll see Israel's Daniel Blumen with Kashmir de Braise, Ireland's James Chalk with Howard Du Seigneur, USA Sam Schaefer with Fraser, Colombia's Roberto Teran with DSP Callis, Ireland's Shane Sweetnam with Argombella, U.S. rider Alex Granado with Helios Vananosa, Huva, and Charlotte Jacobs with Android at 3K. Those are 8 qualifiers on the front side of the break. Only the 3 to qualify after the midway break here. Round 1, Ireland's Derek Kinney with VDL Cartello, USA's Kathleen Driscoll with Magnolia, and USA's Allison Robitaille with Dagny. Those are 11 horse and rider combinations qualified for the jump off in the order in which they will return. We're going to make some adjustments to the course. Tractors are headed down the hill as well to refresh our riding surface. We'll be back underway here shortly with 11 to show over the short track in today's 2-star Grand Prix.
Our horses are so much more than athletes. They can deliver our dreams with every ride. So we give them the best nutrition, the best health care, and the best equipment. Be sure to give the best transportation too. For 60 years, Brookledge has led the way in on-time delivery, customer focus, state-of-the-art equipment, and the best drivers in the industry. Brookledge, delivering your dreams since 1955.
We fly horses anywhere around the world, whether it is a hobby horse or it's an Olympic champion. It's about getting an animal from point A to point B safely, in best of health, and in the quickest possible of time. We understand the business better than anybody else. We do not leave any stone unturned, and we are staffed by horse people from every layer of the company. We give horses wings around the world, across the globe, or across the street.
Ecuestre really takes a different approach to product development and to the materials that we use in our products. We're always looking outside to see what the sports world and medical worlds are doing, and we apply that to the equine athlete. We love horses, so that's just what really fuels us to do what we do.
If time truly flies when you're having fun, the fall season and the Traverse City Tournament of Champions will be here before you know it.
As a third-generation insurance agency owner, I don't underestimate the responsibility that we have in protecting our clients.
At Fitzpatrick Insurance, it's all about the relationships. The stronger the relationship we have with our clients, the better we can anticipate their needs.
As an independent insurance agency, we partner with top-rated carriers such as Auto Owners Insurance.
This allows us to craft a comprehensive solution tailored to each client.
What makes good footing? More importantly, what makes safe footing? Is it the dimensions, the foundation, or the irrigation? What if we told you good footing is not a single aspect, rather the entire process, from the design and intended use to which arena builder you choose? With GGT footing, it's not just the most trusted arena additive in the world, but the experience and knowledge to ensure your footing is safe.
If you're looking to go out, go up. To get up and go. Whatever you're looking for, you and anyone you bring with you will find it all and more at the Grand Traverse Resort and Spa.
Jump off roundup coming for today's two-star Grand Prix. We saw 46 horse and rider combinations in round one. 11 made it over the first round course without fault. Those 11 coming back to battle for top honors in today's $76,000 two-star class. First to show over the jump off course will be TJ O'Mara, first rider to go clear round number one. TJ aboard Ona Van de Helle, owned by Stonehenge Stables, Colts Neck, New Jersey. 40.94 with 4 in the jump off at number 11 for TJ O'Mara and the Stonehenge Stables entry owner Van Dahella. Second of 11 for the jump off round, Israel's Daniel Blumen and Kashmir DeBrace, owned by Over the Top Stables. Daniel Blumen clear with the Kashmir DeBrace in the jump-off round of today's two-star Grand Prix, 35-16. Now the target as Ireland's James Chalk comes on course for the jump-off round with Howard Du Senior owned by Ramsey Ecuestre in Victoria, British Columbia. 35-16, the time to beat. $37.50. It's clear in the jump off for James Chalk with Howard Du Senior. Goes into second for the Irishman with the Ramsey Equestrian entry. Daniel Blumen, the leader with Kashmir DeBrace early on the jump off round at 35-16. Winning duo from the Thursday $39,000 speed class, Sam Schaefer with Frazier, our fourth to show in the jump off. Time to beat at 35-16. It's close for Sam and Frazier, but just off the pace at 35-65 as Samantha goes into second. With that clear jump off effort, Daniel Blumen, Samantha Schaefer, James Chalk, our top three so far. Still 7 to show in the jump-off round. Still riders Roberto Teran to come forward. Shane Sweetnam, Alex Granado, Charlotte Jacobs, Derek Kinney, Kathleen Driscoll, and Allison Robitaille, all on the jump-off list still to come. It's Columbia's Roberto Teran and his own DSP Callis as the 5th of our 11 combinations over the short course. 35-16 is the mark to beat. $36.55. It goes into third for Columbia's Roberto Teran and his own DSP Callis. Daniel Blumen still on top with Kashmir at 35.16. Sam Schaefer and Frazier less than half a second off that pace at 35.65. It's second. It's third now for Columbia's Roberto Teran with his own DSP Callis. On course next, Ireland Shane Sweetnam with Art Gombella. Third place combination from the $39,000 speed on Thursday of this week. Entry owned by Shane Sweetnam and Ecuestre LLC. The time to beat at 35.16. Yeah, forward number 15 in the jump-off round for Shane Sweetnam and Art Gombella. Just the premier equestrian fence down. And Tom 37.18 with the 4 goes into 5th as the quicker of the 2 4s in the jump-off round. Through 6 of 11 in the jump-off round, Daniel Blumen in the lead with Kashmir, Samantha Schaefer in second with Frazier, Roberto Teran in third with DSP Callis. Alex Granado now for his jump-off round aboard Kisma Equestrians Helios Vandenosa Hoover. Chasing that time of 35.16, set by Israel's Daniel Blumen with the over-the-top stables entry, Kashmir to Brace. 37.84.4 in the jump-off round for Alex Granado with Kismet Equestrian's Helios Venenosa Huva. Goes into sixth, second fastest 4 in the jump-off round. USA Charlotte Jacobs up next in the jump-off order with Android 3K. How about North Star Sport Horse, LLC? Time to beat still stands at 35.16. For the Premier Equestrian Ox, they're knocked down at 15 in the jump-off. Final fence over the jump-off course down there for Charlotte Jacobs, Android at 3K. Second fastest 4 at 37.56 into sixth for Charlotte Jacobs in the North Star Sport Horses entry. Daniel Bloom and Sam Schaefer, Roberto Turan still our top of 3. Down to 3 in the jump-off round. It's Ireland's Derek Kinney up next with VDL Cartello owned by the Heathman Farm in Wellington. The target 35.16, set by Israel's Daniel Blumen with Kashmir to brace. .42.22, that's clear for Derek Kinney and VDL Cartello, the Heathman Farm entry. The Irishman takes over 5th in the standings with the 2 still to go. First of those 2, Kathleen Driscoll with Magnolia, owned by the Plain Bay Farm, Middleburg, Virginia. Still Daniel Blumen in the lead with Kashmir at 35.16. Very close there for Kathleen Driscoll and Magnolia, just about 0.3 of a second off of the leading pace as Kathleen takes over second place with the Plain Bay Farms Magnolia, 35.54, the time on that clear jump-off round. So Samantha Schaefer now in third with Frazier. Israel's Daniel Blumen keeps the lead with Kashmir, and this will be our final combination over the jump-off course for today's two-star Grand Prix. So sounding for Allison Robitaille and the Kent Farrington LLC entry Dagny. 35.16 is the mark to beat. $39.07. It's 4:15 in the jump-off round for Allison Robitaille and Dagny, unofficially finishing in 10th in today's two-star Grand Prix. Israel's Daniel Blumen takes the top call today with Kashmir DeBrace, Kathleen Driscoll in second with Magnolia, Sam Schaefer third with Frazier. We'll get the rest of the results to you in just a moment. We'll get our top three prepared for presentations here upcoming in the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring. The results now official for today's two-star Grand Prix. The top call going to Israel's Daniel Blumen with Kashmir DeBrace owned by Over the Top Stables. USA's Kathleen Driscoll finishing second for the Plain Bay Farm with Magnolia. Its third award for Sam Schaefer and Frazier, above on the LLC. Roberto Turan in fourth as the Colombian piloting his own entry DSP Callis in this afternoon's two-star Grand Prix. Ireland's James Chalk wraps up a good week at the two-star level with Howard Du Senior, the Ramsey Equestrian entry, finishing fifth today. Derek Kinney in sixth with VDL Cartello, owned by the Heathman Farm. Fastest four in the jump-off round, Shane Sweetnam in seventh with R.R. Combella. The Irish rider sharing ownership of that entry with VoqueQuest LLC. It's eighth for Charlotte Jacobs and the North Star Sport Horses owned Android 3K. Alex Granado, ninth, showing Elios Vananosa Huva for Kisma Equestrian, Schoolcraft, Michigan. 10th at Allison Robitaille and Kent Farrington's Dagny. 11th to TJ O'Mara with Ona Van Nahella, owned by Stonehenge Stables, Colts Neck, New Jersey. And on a single time fought in the first round, it's 12th place honors today for Allie Ramsey with Call for More. The Ramsey Equestrian entry placing in the ribbons today. Top three dressed and approaching the arch. We're going to present to the best riders in today's $76,000 two-star Grand Prix.
Okay. I know.
Matt Morrissey on hand with us for the presentation to our top three riders in today's two-star competition. First to return for photos, finishing third today is Samantha Schaefer with Frazier. Sam and Frazier took the top call in the $39,000 two-star speed on Thursday of this week, now finishing third in our Grand Prix to close out the two-star action Double clear today, 35.65, that jump off at time. Third place is Samantha Schaefer of Westminster, Maryland, with the 13-year-old Dutch warm-blooded by Cannonball Frazier. Second award in the red rosette today going to Kathleen Driscoll with Magnolia, a Grand Prix winning combination from August of this year here at Turtle Creek Casino International Ring at the Flintfields Horse Park. Today it's second for Kathleen, riding for the Plain Bay Farm in Middleburg, Virginia with Magnolia. Magnolia, an 11-year-old Dutch warm-blooded by My Lord Carthago. Rider from Elk Mills, Maryland, placing second. Kathleen Driscoll for the Plain Bay Farm with Magnolia. Daniel Blumen up next, and the winning rider today in our two-star Grand Prix. Placing second with his mount in the $39,000 speed on Thursday of this week, but it's top honors today for the rider representing Israel with the over-the-top stables entry, Kashmir Debray's winning jump-off time at 35.16. Tight jump-off race, less than half a second separating first and third in today's class. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise and remove cover as we play the Israeli national anthem to honor our two-star Grand Prix winner, Daniel Blumen. Hey, congratulations to our top three riders in today's two-star Grand Prix. Its third award for Samantha Schaefer with the Frazier. Second place honors for Kathleen Driscoll with Magnolia. But it's Israel's Daniel Blumen to lead us on the lap of honor with Kashmir Debray's winning rider in today's $76,000 two-star Grand Prix.
We have a new leader.